Hello dear friends, today there is vlog Nastya Kava Coffee, and I'm going to tell you about my top Ukrainian coffee shops which you can visit. I hope that um, soon foreigners will attend our country, or if you're in Ukraine now. First of all, I will talk about Dnipro, my native city, and then I would tell you about some coffee shops in Kiev which I really recommend you, in Poltava, in Kharkov, and in Odessa. And today I have got a new experience. I have decided to change a little bit coffee which I brew at home, and this is High Five specialty coffee from Foundation Coffee Roasters from Odessa. And here I have got date that it was roasted on the 28th of October, and it is less than, it's just 1 week. 1 week of freshly roast, and it is the climax of its taste. It is anaerobic Honduras coffee from Honduras. In its descriptors, it has got apple, it has got stout. I was told that stout it is dark beer like ale maybe, because it is an aerobic processed, and also berries here. So, and like blueberry. The points 88.5. In my previous video I told you that these points mean out of 100 it means evaluation of green coffee, and 88.5 it's quite a lot. If 100% is the best result is 100 points. Also, this coffee is grown 1,200 meters above the sea level, and maybe that's all which you should know about it. So very tasty, extremely tasty. Really, you can feel some kind of dark beer roast. I'm not fan of beer, but I could tell you that dark ale sometimes I like drinking, and maybe it is the best taste of beer for me. And you can also feel the acidity of apple and sweetness of blueberries, so it's extremely tasty. And I drank it at One Way Coffee Shop. It is in the center of Dnipro near Opera and Ballet House. They have different kinds of High Five coffee from Honduras, from Ethiopia, from Colombia, and from Nicaragua. And I tried filter coffee there of different regions. It's wonderful. And V60 alternative method of brew and pour over. And today it is the first time I bought the beans and decided to make mocha pot at home of this anaerobic Honduras, and it is wonderful. And you can feel that the taste changes while the coffee cools down. So, talking about Dnipro, I really recommend you One Way Coffee Shop, which brew High Five specialty foundation coffee roasters. Also, I recommend you Double Decker. It is also situated on the central Dmitry Yavornitsky Avenue. Also, I recommend you Colonist. It is also situated on Dmitry Yavornitsky Avenue. It is our central avenue, the main avenue of our city, and there they brew Mad Hats Coffee Roasters. It is very good coffee which is roasted in Kiev, and in my previous video you can see the way I brew this coffee, because I like it very much. Coffee from Double Decker, they have their own roast, and it is roast from Dnipro. Now they roast only Ethiopian coffee, and sometimes in my videos you can see this coffee, I tell about this coffee. It is, I think, the best coffee which is roasted in Dnipro. Also, we have got Central Shopping Center, Most City, the name of the shopping center, and on the second floor you could also experience very good coffee. It is Cocoa Coffee and Company, and also they brew Madhead's coffee roasters from Kiev there, and they can make filters, they can make alternative coffee. I tried filter and alternative V60 pour over brewing method, and it was very tasty. I really recommend you. Maybe that's all which I could tell you about our city now. Also talking about Poltava, like a year ago I was in Poltava and I experienced a specialty coffee shop, Kavun. Kavun in English it is pumpkin. And really the coffee was very tasty, and they used that time 25 roastery, as far as I understand. Remember, it is roastery from Kharkov. Talking about Kharkov, I can recommend you Caffeine. It is the name of the different web net of different cafes. There you can experience tasty coffee, which they have their own roastery. And also I once attended their cup tasting in the Central Cafe at Naukova Street, and really I was impressed. Coffee was very tasty, and people say that there you can experience tasty dishes, not only desserts. So talking about Kiev, I can recommend you Takava. Now they have got two coffee shops, one at Hrishatik Avenue. It is the main avenue in it is street, I think street. It is the main street in Kiev, in the very center, and Vasilievskaya street. The first coffee shop was located there, and I visited it. It's not very big, but it is double-decker. It has got two stories, and they have their own roastery. Coffee is very tasty. Also, I tasted desserts there, and I was really impressed. And if you like Ukrainian music, and maybe you know such wonderful singer as Jamala, one of the directors of that coffee shop is her husband. He is from Crimea, and he's fan of coffee, and really I recommend their coffee. In Dnipro we have got one cafe where you can try this coffee. I was told such information, I don't know, so I will experience it, and later I will tell you about this cafe. And also in Kiev I recommend you such a place as Khlebny, because the administrator, the chef barista, is world championship in jazz and Ibrik championship, Slava Babic. He is champion of the world of 2018, and also there you can taste jazz Ibrik. In Russian we call it Turka, coffee in Turka, and it's wonderful when you can taste a coffee from the coffee champion. Also they have got one location at Hrishatik Street and one location near Takava. It is at Vasilievskaya Street. I was at first at location at Vasilievskaya Street. It is the first location, and they have got quite big hall there, and they have got their own bakery. So I tried the pastry. It was tasty, and coffee in jazz, and Slava, the world championship, cooked that coffee for me, and I was really impressed. So I really recommend you. And also I can recommend you the coffee shop London. The name of it is London, and it is situated at Padol. Also, they have got very tasty coffee. I don't remember whether they have their own roastery or not, but it's quite old coffee shop, and I recommend you. And talking about Odessa, I started with High Five Coffee Roastery, which is a specialty coffee of Foundation Coffee Roasters. They are quite experienced roastery, and in Odessa there are two coffee shops. I visited them in 2016. It was 4 years ago, but I still remember them. They use this coffee. First is Foundation Coffee Roasters Cafe. The name is the same as the roastery, and the second is White Whale. The name is in Russian it is Белый Кит. I hope that they still exist. No, about Foundation Coffee Roasters, I don't doubt. I think they exist, but about White Whale, I don't know. But if you come across these coffee shops in Odessa, I will recommend you to attend them because the quality of coffee is very good. That's all. In your commentaries you can add the coffee shops which you like, which you visit in your cities. So please write down what city you are from and what coffee shops are you fan of and why. Maybe you like pastry in these cafes, or coffee is very good, or the atmosphere, because my criteria why I choose these coffee shops as my top coffee shops in Ukraine, first of all, because of the quality of coffee. The quality is really great, and as coffee specialist I could recommend you. If you trust me, try. Also, the second point is very important for me. It's the atmosphere. I like hospitable atmosphere. I like when baristas are smiling, when you feel cozy atmosphere, when you can concentrate to work, or you can come with your friends and have some secrets, communicate, and discuss some topics, some intimate topics maybe. So for me it's very important. And also sometimes when I'm alone and I have some time, I like reading in the cafes, and that's why I need this cozy and quiet atmosphere. And in some cafes like London coffee shop, you could find books or magazines. It can be professional magazines or some classic literature, and sometimes I like sitting and reading very much. And also I like open people who can tell you if you have some questions about brewing methods or about coffee. And it's very good that now you can experience roasteries in these cafes, different roasteries, and if you like coffee you can buy it like I did today. And this is the roastery from Odessa, but I could get it in Dnipro. So I'm very interested in your. These are my impressions, but I'm very interested in your favorite coffee shops and your impressions and your criteria. Why do you choose these or that place? So it's very important. So don't forget to leave a comment. Have a nice coffee and have a nice evening. Goodbye.